You are in charge of Mrs. Gerard, who has cognitive impairment. She gets agitated at the end of the day, does not understand instructions, and refuses to stay in bed. Abdominal restraint is usually recommended to prevent injuries. Mrs. Gerard recently climbed over a side rail and fell out of bed. She suffered a hip fracture. You are tasked with preparing her for the night.
Ah, Mrs. Gerard. I'm gonna get you ready for bed, okay? Okay. Get back into your bed. Get back into your bed, okay? We're gonna get you ready to bed, okay? So we're gonna put your restraints on, all right? We'll do it together. Everything's gonna go well. Everything's fine, okay?
Verification of the attendant's handbook reveals that an abdominal and pelvic restraint is recommended, as this is the best way to ensure the user's safety. However, this is a last resort and must only be used when other less restrictive means are not sufficient. Signed authorization from the family added to the user's file is always necessary to confirm their agreement with these measures. The following situations require restraints: a risk of injury for the user or others. The user tries to remove healthcare devices such as an IV infusion, or whenever other means are not effective. If necessary, remind the user and family why restraints are recommended in the user's particular case. Restraints must always be fixed to the bed frame and never to the side rails. A PK must be placed underneath the restraining apparatus. A conventional mattress is used. Moreover, the bed must have full-length side rails to prevent injuries.
Okay. Stay into your bed, okay? We're gonna put your restraints on so that you can get ready for bed, okay? To sleep for the night.
The restraining device has a magnetic clasp and key. It is adjusted as follows. Open the lock with the key. Install the restraining device on the user's abdomen and pelvis, and make sure the positioning straps are well in place and locked. Slide a hand between the device and abdomen to make sure it is not too tight or too loose. The magnetic key must always be kept at hand for quick response by personnel in case of need. The PSW needs to check on the user every 30 minutes or less, and the user must be resettled in a different position every 2 hours. Note that some establishments have strict protocols for the initial use of a restraining device and subsequent applications. Refer to your establishment's rules and regulations if necessary. Every time the PSW checks on the user's condition, it must be recorded on the appropriate form. The user must be checked for potential respiratory and blood flow complications. The restraining device must also be checked at every visit. If the PSW notes any unusual conditions, the nursing staff must be notified. All relevant information regarding restraints must be forwarded to the next work shift by the attending PSW.
We're gonna come back soon, okay? I'm gonna come and see you, okay? In about 20 minutes, okay?